Welcome back, everyone, to some more Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. Today, we're continuing on with some more of the quests here. We are just wrapping up Dantooine at the moment. We're about to hop back onto our ship and probably make our way over to the next location, which I think is Nar Shaddaa. We do have some levels to go through. At the very end of the last episode, we did the giant battle essentially for Dantooine. We made some good progress with that, and hopefully we'll make a lot more with Nar Shaddaa in a minute. So actually, we're gonna do these levels really quick here, and then we'll get right to it. But here we go. Some more treat injury. I don't really need that. I'll take those. Computer use, I'm gonna hold on to. I don't mind taking treat injury now that we actually had one use case for it. Resilience, new fighting form. They always want that force scream. We're gonna hold off for that. Heal is upgraded. Maybe go revitalize. Oh, never mind. Don't have enough room for that one. So let's go destroy droid. Everything else here. I mean, if anything, I could start going for some of these abilities, like Force Barrier or Force Resistance, or even Force Aura. Power offers some protection from direct force power attacks of the Jedi opponents. Force Barrier. Yeah, we'll grab these two, and then if I start needing to get some more buffs, then I'll go for those. Destroy Droid's pretty good, and same thing with Stasis Field's very good. So we'll grab those. Level up. Some more skills here. Always wants that stealth. I mean, I know stealth can be really good, but we're gonna hold off there. Beats. Honestly, I might go for computer use for him. I could still grab the Master 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, we'll grab it. Next, we're going to grab computer use. We'll take that for now. Okay. And let's go ahead and hop on the ship. Save 3. Onto the ship we go. Do our check-ins with everyone too. Where is everyone? Oh. They're all knocked out. Who are you? Oh. Jesus. Oh, no, not revitalize. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Wait, what if it's not actually them? What if I'm just seeing things? There we go.
My lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours.
I will not kill you.
You must. The alternative is only another death. And I would rather die by your hands.
I will not kill a helpless opponent.
I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy.
What's a Miraluka? She's blind, I think.
I heard they had a colony on the Midrim, almost halfway between Onderon and Dantooine. Then, it wasn't there anymore. The whole planet was wiped out. Nothing left alive. No one knows why.
Maybe she knows?
Well, it was a planet of her people. If they see through the Force, who knows? If they're all Force sensitive, maybe they all saw something through the Force that we can't see, and they left before it happened. Or maybe it killed them.
See through the Force.
They claim to see on a higher plane than we do. You know, the whole Force thing makes me nervous.
Is their kind rare?
Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky.
Killing one?
Just mentioning it, she looks like she's suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her.
You going to be alright?
Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
If her condition changes, let me know. I don't want to hurt her.
You spared her.
I don't believe in killing prisoners or the wounded.
I did not believe you would. I am more concerned about what she will do when she recovers. Just be careful. Not everyone can be saved.
You have scavenged a part from her lightsaber. She's awake. Casas and Disciple. Okay, we got some influence with people. Feel like this game is really old. I mean, to some, yes, it is. 2004, I believe, but still holds up a lot. And it's been a great time. All right, let's talk to Kreia first.
You are here. You felt it, did you not?
It was a sound, like a power.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Ah. So, Watchmen, training and learning. Okay. So I think we're prestige. I think this is the prestige. Is you have to choose one of these. Well, first, I need to think about this. I shall return.
Very well. I shall wait. Return when you are ready.
All right, I need to look into all of these. How we going now? Do a quick save. I'll either go Watchman or Jedi Master. Let's see.
You have befriended the Seer.
Seer, you mean the blind Sith?
Her species does not see as we do. They perceive the galaxy through the Force, and it is how she found you. It is a rare gift squandered on her people. The Sith carry the battle to you, and you spare them. And as we travel, the empty places of this ship are filled. I hope your thoughts in this matter are clear. If you take her on as a servant, know that the Sith meet their end at the hands of their apprentices. It is not something I would wish to happen to you. This one you have saved has other masters. Though blind, she has ties to darkness. Her presence here is a threat to us, to you. Do not underestimate her, or her loyalty.
Still no lightsaber? We're about to make one soon. We have, I believe, all the parts now. About the prestige? Yep, just about there. Yeah, I heard that Handmaiden is better than the Disciple, but you only get that if you're playing as a male. And I wanted to go the Mitra route, so here we are. If she can see through the Force, maybe she can help us find allies.
Perhaps. I am not convinced.
Adden said her planet was wiped out. That it was the only colony of her people in this sector of the galaxy.
Did he? And what do you make of that?
Well, if her people see through the Force, then maybe someone wanted to blind them.
The Mandalorians were right to respect you on the field of battle. The Jedi are gone, vanished. Now, an entire planet of Force sensitives wiped clean of life. And now this slice of the galaxy is blind. It is no coincidence. The two events are tied.
Someone wants this sector of the galaxy blind to the Force, so they can move freely or strike without warning.
I fear you are right. And I fear it may prove more than that. War is a hunger. And there are spirits in the galaxy whose hunger is never satisfied. But there is little to be done about it now. Watch the seer carefully. She may reveal more.
Mitra. Yeah, the Mitra. Mitra Surik. Technically the quotation marks canon character for the game. Real nostalgia right here. Yeah, it's been a good time. Had some other questions.
Ask.
So, can you tell me about the Mitra Surik crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Let me focus on the crystal for a moment. There, now it is fully in tune with you again. Is there something else you wished?
Oh. Did you hear about that? It's in the Revan book, and it's also tied to... She's a main character for the Revan book, and then also she's in Star Wars The Old Republic. Which technically, it came after the fact of the game, but it's more of the, like, similar to how there's a fitting Revan for the first game. Mitra is the character that storyline continues throughout other things. When Visas attacked, she did something to my eyesight.
She did nothing to your eyes that was not already there. She has forced this upon you, but such crude methods are the markings of the Sith. Close your eyes.
All right.
Feel this ship around you. The welding of the droid as it goes about its work.
Hey, T3 has a stuck motivator.
Now, stretch out. Hear the rumble of hyperspace, the hum of the hyperdrive.
Hey, I can hear a catch in it. Not fully fixed.
Ignore distractions and focus on my voice. The breathing of the blinded one as she meditates in the dark. Now, listen deeper, past her breathing, and listen.
as my feet walk from the ashes of Qatar. I shall not fear, for in fear lies death, and...
I heard her thoughts.
You are strong indeed. What you heard were surface thoughts only, but it is something that masters have trained for years and never learned.
But how did I do that?
That is not the real question you should ask. Is such listening enough to perceive the world around you? It is not. Because to listen to the thoughts of another is much like attempting to see the universe only with your eyes. It is equally limiting. Now leave me be. I must rest.
You have gained +1 awareness and recovered some of your connection to the Force. Nice. Whoa, maximum Force points increase. Okay.
How many more do we intend to gather to us? This ship is not the galaxy.
Many.
There is only so much room.
Everyone we can. Ma'am, you have this entire room. As many as want to come with us and help us.
Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure deserves no such obedience.
They are my friends, not my followers.
Do not cloak one word within another. Friends. Do friends not follow? Do friends not form a hierarchy of their own, no matter how small the circle?
They are your friends too. Maybe you could learn to see them that way, rather than them as followers.
I am too old for friends, and when the years settle upon you, you will dispense with such words as well.
What makes you think they'll obey me?
Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others.
Does the fact they obey me upset you?
I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them?
I've noticed their behavior is changing. Atten especially.
The fool dances in your shadow for your favor. The disciple, he worships you quietly. The alien obeys you. Even within the machines there are echoes. Watch them carefully. See their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done.
They are my friends, not tools.
I care not which of the words you use, as long as you make use of that which you forge. That was Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength.
What do you mean?
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
He was a powerful presence. There was little one who did not believe when he spoke it with conviction.
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from? And why did Revan embrace them so strongly? So many questions, yet the answers are few.
Thought teachings of the Sith came from Korriban.
Oh, did they? No. Revan met no Sith empire, yet he learned their teachings. Many have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines that were constructed to be the Sith. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief, and what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. Yet how he did it is curious. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. How was Revan able to corrupt so many so quickly?
Freya is arguably one of the hardest companions to truly get influence with, but it looks like you're doing well with it. Sounds like I'm doing something all right. I mean, she's definitely stubborn, that's for sure. But I think I kind of understand her reasoning behind everything. Or I try to understand. Do you have any ideas?
Not a one. But we shall see where our journey takes us, I think, and see how many answers we come across, yes?
I had other questions.
Ask, and I will answer.
Can you tell me about the crystal?
That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it... Should your power increase or your resolve change, speak to me again about this matter, and I will help you refocus your crystal. Is there something...
Okay, so every time I can essentially return to her and keep getting it stronger for the crystal that is tied. We got a lot of questions here. So what are you? Are you a Jedi or a Sith?
Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither, and I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough.
To ally myself with someone without knowing their allegiance is unwise.
What do you wish to hear? That I once believed in the code of the Jedi? That I felt the call of the Sith? That perhaps once I held the galaxy by its throat? That for every good work that I did, I brought equal harm upon the galaxy? That perhaps what the greatest of the Sith Lords knew of evil they learned from me? What would it matter now? There is only so much comfort in knowing such things, and it is not who I am now.
I still wish to hear the story. Oh. A flashback?
There are dark places in the galaxy where few tread, ancient centers of learning, of knowledge, but I did not walk alone. To be united by hatred is a fragile alliance at best. But my will was not law. There were disagreements, ambition, and hunger for power. There are techniques within the Force against which there is no defense.
Gee.
I was cast down, stripped of my power, exiled. I suffered indignities and fell into darkness. Learn from me, my mistakes, and use that knowledge to become greater than I. That is all I ask of you, and that is all I desire. In you all my hopes rest for the future, for the Force.
Need more than that, Kriya.
If it means so much to you, then this I swear to you upon my life, upon our lives, that when your training is complete, I will answer everything. There shall be no more shadows between us, only truth that exists between master and apprentice.
Okay. I had other questions.
Ask.
Did you know Atris at all?
Atris herself is not as familiar to me as perhaps she should be. Yet I feel I know her, yes.
What do you mean?
Because Atris's path is one I walked long ago, and it is a chapter of my life that has been read and closed. She has taken the first steps, I think. We shall see. Surely you felt the righteous anger, the spoken judgments, the lack of forgiveness.
You walked her path?
I was a historian once, gathering the relics of the Jedi, learning the ancient mysteries. Always there were more questions. One quickly learns that the Jedi Code does not give all the answers. If you are to truly understand, then you will need the contrast, not adherence to a single idea. That is why Atris and the others blamed me, sentenced me. They believed me responsible for Revan's fall.
You trained Revan?
You have already asked much. I do not wish to speak of this any longer.
Oh. Alright, hold on. I'm going to ask her more questions, but I want to save, because we got a lot there. We've gone through a lot there. Fine, I'll start playing KOTOR 2 again. That's right. Now's the time. We also got some more... Check the feat. Was it a feat that I got? Or is it a power? Power. So what's the difference with these new ones? Attack modifier, damage, blaster, bolt deflection, saves and force saves. Okay. Resilience. I'll probably still go with force channel for now. I definitely like that one the most. Leveled up too. Attributes. Go with some more. Get charisma up. Wisdom is definitely what I'll start doing next. Well, I could do one constitution. You know what? We're gonna do one more constitution. Because I need one more to equip something. Bump this up. Persuade. Hours. So now, wait. If I wait to level up, I can get Force Confusion, because I have to be any prestige class. Or I could just keep going. You know what? I'm gonna hold. Let's hold for now. Is what I mean by influence checks with this. Is hard. Like, you can get super cool background on Revan and Kriya, but for me, I couldn't get enough influence with her without pulling up a guide. I gotcha. It's like saying the right things to her, which, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised myself.
Yes? Have you come with questions?
I realize, though, at least most of the time, if you say something that is not a counter to what she's saying, but like debating it with some sort of like substance or background to it, that she treats it as like that's a good answer. As long as you don't shut her down, it seems like it, at least. I'm ready to learn the higher mysteries of the Force.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi watchman in the time of Ulic Qel-Droma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
I choose the Jedi Watchmen to return to the galaxy, and I will be the first to restore them.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
You have become its prestige class and taken your first steps in learning the higher mysteries of the Force. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did a little bit of like research. I feel like Watchmen would be the most fitting in this case. Jedi Master, not so much. And the Force Battle one, I mean, yeah. I think this is gonna be good. Oh, we actually have a lightsaber now. Nice. Now I can level up. Level up, attributes. Get this one to 12. Persuade, prepare. Oh, computer use is another big one. Weapon focus, lightsaber, sneak attack 1, and greater prestige sense. So we automatically got the... They set this. So we automatically got this. Oh, nice. Love that. What was the new one? Jedi defense. We could take that too. I kind of like the power attack. Power attack's been decent so far. No spoilers, but when I played as a male protagonist, there was jealousy drama. When I gained influence with one teammate, the other became mad at me. So it was tricky to talk with them. Yeah, if you gain 2 influence with the wrong companions, then it screws you over later. But not in a huge... Ah, okay. Gotcha. What's the... Attacks are made with a penalty. Additionally, the crucial multiplier is increased by 1. Thinking what else I'll get here. The last time we got Master Dueling, I think I'll go for Dual Strike. No single point and two-handed? No judgment, but I'm judging. Nope. I typically do one lightsaber. I mostly do one lightsaber. I think 2 lightsabers is a little too much. Okay? Or I think that too many people use it, so I like 1. Because then you can do big hits. Or you can do 1 lightsaber and the other hand is for the Force. A mix. The character has mastered using grace and speed with lightsabers instead of raw power. The character can either add either their dexterity or strength bonus to the chance to hit, whichever is higher. Ooh, that's where that ability comes from. Oh, I think I'm taking that. Absolutely. I'm taking that. Force camouflage. Funny, this makes me also want to do like a Sith assassin and a Jedi consular playthrough too, for a SWTOR. But I haven't done that in a long time. We're gonna take Force confusion. I think 2 would suit you better just because you can stack you can stack crystals to boost your force. Bigger bonus. Yeah. It's your first playthrough though. Exactly. Like I'm right now I'm trying to optimize just for the most fun. You know? Because it seems like everything is viable. It's not like you have to play a specific way. I mean, sometimes it might be more beneficial.
Yes.
But
Have you
I'm
come
going
with
for whatever
questions?
fits the narrative and what I think might be the most fun. But that's the kind of stuff I would like to experiment with, like a different playthrough and such. Yes, and I need some answers.
Then ask, and I will do my best to answer.
I had questions about how Revan amassed such a huge force against the Republic.
Have you never asked yourself how Revan took the Republic and Jedi beneath him, how he made them his?
I think this is the same thing. Because he was a leader?
Ah, but to make officers turn on their own people, to bomb innocent worlds, to make pacts. Strong influence, indeed. And where did these Sith teachings come from?
Sith Empire. That's this
Oh, did they?
same
Many
thing.
have mistaken the soldiers beneath Revan, the machines. They are wrong. The Sith is a belief. And what Revan formed was not an empire, but something else. And I suspect the answer to that question is tied to another. Not a one.
Other questions? Okay. Did you know Revan?
I misspoke before, and I do not wish to choose my words unwisely. Ask.
Got other questions? If the Council casts you out, how come Atris and none of the Jedi Masters mentioned you?
Ignorance. And perhaps they do not remember or care. It is of no consequence to me or to them.
You're lying.
Am I? Then perhaps you should know. There are techniques in the Force where one can cloud the memory of others, make their presence so small as to be unnoticed. And on the worlds where we have encountered these Jedi, there is much life and death where sensing such things is difficult. As I said, it is of no consequence to me or to them.
So that's why they didn't that's why Master Rook didn't respond while they were standing 10 feet from each other. Do you use that technique on me?
No, but if I did, you would never know, so my words only carry as much worth as you believe them to. But perhaps you will understand this, that perhaps it is important to me that you see me and my actions uncloaked. It is important that your judgments, whether be good or bad, stem from seeing me as I truly am.
I accept that, and I trust you.
I did not ask you to trust me, only that you listen to what I have to tell you. But thank you.
I got other questions.
Ask.
I've thought more about the destruction of Visas's world.
And?
Her entire planet was destroyed. She has no home left.
Ah, without a home, another exile. Her people are not prone to violence, war, or hatred, yet their planet is obliterated, scoured from the face of the galaxy, and all that remains is a Sith.
That's awareness again.
The-
That's what we said earlier.
But
Alright, I'll be gone. Okay. But we're starting to go in circles with her, so. Besides some more influence moments. Walk around. See who we can go talk to. Let's talk to
Yes, General?
Balder. Do I have all the lightsaber parts I'll need?
Let me see what you have. That's everything. Now all you need is a little quiet time with the workbench.
What kind of lightsaber do you want to create? A one-handed lightsaber. What color crystal do you want to use? Green or violet? I go green for now. It can be changed anyways. Construct your first lightsaber. An elegant weapon. That's another thing that I love, is having the ability of using getting the achievements. Because there was no achievements in the first one, like at all. Such a small thing, but I love a good Steam achievement.
Yes, General?
I might be able to make another one. You have any shields I could use?
Sorry, General, I'm flat out. I'll see if I can make some more when I get a chance. Something else I can help?
Never mind. Alright, so we got our first lightsaber then. Go ahead and go to our inventory. These two are the same. That's the one that I just built. Meow. Use it to upgrade. Oh, so these are used to upgrade this too. Okay, I see now. Improve deflection. What is this section? Energy cell. Power crystal. So she has her own crystal. This just changes the color. Ah, that's kind of cool. I'm gonna go with her own crystal. And then you can equip a second one. Might go with the +1 dexterity. See if I can make a energy cell. Lightsaber. No. I can't do it, but one of my crew can. Alright, well, let's upgrade the other one then. Go to this lightsaber. I'll make this one violet. Wait, I can equip this one with the same crystal too? There's gonna be like a good tank lightsaber. And you know what? Oh wait, did I not equip that? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't hit assemble. Oh, that's where I screwed up. Hold on. You didn't save the combination. Okay, I was gonna say, wait, hold on. Assemble. Alright, that's why. Okay, actually, I'm gonna swap to yellow. I was so confused. assemble. Assemble. Alright, let's create something. Might honestly make some better armor. Constitution +1. Regeneration. Strengthening. Durasteel. Oh, we don't have enough. Ooh. Okay, we can always make or buy some new parts. Okay. Now, I wanted to give her this lightsaber. You can have the sword for now. I'll deal with the when I actually equip their stuff. Save. Does the lightsaber ever get put away? One thing I notice here is they never turn off the lightsaber. Oh, never mind. Okay, there we go. At least now we're not running around with the thing lit up the whole time. Repair the damaged droid on the Ebonhawk.
Diagnostic. HK-47 activated. Running checks through primary systems. Assessment. It appears I have suffered considerable damage and dismemberment. I can feel all the cracks in my motivators. And my central control cluster seems to have taken several repeated blaster shots at close range. How crude.
Why were you in our storage hold?
Answer. I do not know, Master. It is curious that I was here, although this place does seem familiar. Extrapolation. Perhaps someone was already in the process of rebuilding me. It may be I was needed for some task.
Are you okay?
Answer. If by okay you mean the loss of almost all my existing assassination protocols, then no, I am not okay. Furthermore, I seem to have no discretionary control over my vocabulator, causing me to reveal my true function as an assassin droid of unrivaled sophistication.
Any idea what happened to you?
Answer. It seems you would know more than I. My memory centers are experiencing some setbacks. Reflection. Of course, for some reason, that does not alarm me. I suspect I have suffered such repeated memory failures before. Still, the loss of my higher combat and assassination protocols is shameful and degrading.
You look a lot like this series of droids that have attacked me.
Answer. Oh, that is impossible, Master. If I were out to kill you, we would not be speaking. And regardless, I am a unique model. Why, to think that there would be other versions of me would be unacceptable.
Well, there's at least 4 other defunct versions of you in the galaxy.
Statement. Master, I must inform you that your attempts at humor are wasted on a droid such as I. As I have expressed, I am unique.
Actually, there's a series of HK-50 units sharing your model and function that we have encountered on multiple occasions.
Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship's records, and we will settle this matter once and for all. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some degree of anger and humiliation.
Are you alright?
Mockery. Am I all right? Oh, yes, Master. Why, I am fine. Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the galaxy, corroding my good name. But if they are in fact hunting you, then I look forward to the opportunity to meet these units and educate them in proper assassination protocols. Conclusion. So it seems I need you, for the time being.
You're an assassin droid?
Recitation. Yes, as I said, I am an assassin droid. It is my primary function to burn holes through meat bags that you wish removed from the galaxy, Master. Oh, how I hate that term.
What? Meatbag?
Answer. No, Master. I said it again.
Are you ready to serve me, droid?
Answer. Yes, Master. HK-47 is ready to serve.
He hates the word master. His few remaining assassination protocols allow him to do more damage to opponents with blasters and rifles. Nice. Well, we got him in the party. Starboard, dormitory, port, medical. Oh, the disciples in here?
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be inspiring. With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center, and throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused.
Trust me, it's all an act. I'm shaking inside. You're right. I've never felt any better.
I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you, and if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise.
I thank you for your kind words, but they are not necessary.
Very well. Then I shall keep my favorable opinions to myself.
I got other questions.
That is hardly surprising. What do you wish to know?
I said that you look familiar.
You are correct. I am afraid I have not been entirely open with you concerning my past. If I look familiar, it is because we have met before, at the Enclave on Dantooine, many years ago. As on Coruscant, Force-sensitive children are taken to Dantooine as well, though it is done rarely and only with those they believe are destined to become Jedi Knights. It is the secret nature of the place. If you are not chosen by a master when you have come of age, however, then the path of the Jedi is denied to you. I met you on Dantooine, long ago, briefly. You taught us the ways of the Force, how to hear it sing within others, within the life around Dantooine. It is difficult to explain the difference between you and Master Vrook, but I think it is because he was knowledgeable, but not a leader, not a mentor. You were different. We could all feel it. And I knew that if I were to have a master, I would want it to be you. And then you went to war. Many Jedi went to war, and the Jedi Masters proclaimed that you were Jedi no longer. Atris, the mistress of the Archives, was first among them. I knew at that moment that if you would no longer be a Jedi, then you must be correct. I realized I did not want to be a Jedi. Instead, I wished to follow your path. And in any event, there was no one to train me, even if I wished it. They all went to war, as I grew past the age of acceptance.
But the Force, the path of the Jedi, you abandoned it?
It is possible to forget the Force, you know. If you have not felt it strongly enough, then there is little to miss. But I never felt the Force as strongly as I did when I was with you. And so I decided to serve the Republic, study the Jedi teachings, gather them perhaps. It was important to me to understand the Jedi now that they were gone. I felt some part of you should be preserved, so that your lessons would not be lost.
I'm sorry that my leaving for the war had such consequences on your future.
Perhaps. I still harbor doubts about the path I walked.
I could train you to feel the Force again.
It is not time, if there ever is a time.
You were once a Jedi, then what are you doing for the Republic then?
I am on a diplomatic mission. I am one of several tasked with attempting to contact any remaining Jedi and convince them to return to the Republic.
Why did they choose you?
I know something of the Jedi. I have studied them for a good portion of my life, and now that they are gone, such studies are even more important.
Have you had any luck?
I do not think it is a matter of luck or chance, only my own inability to find them. While the Enclave trained me for many things, I am afraid that the life of a bounty hunter was not among them. I suspect my turning away from the Force is also a hindrance in such cases. I imagine the Jedi would be easier to find if I still maintained my connections to the Force.
Do you know what happened to the Jedi?
No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days.
The Jedi never knew the common people, especially when the common people were dying at the hands of the Mandalorians.
It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature, and the Jedi are often removed from events of daily life, insulated. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies.
Alright, this is all the same. But the Jedi have protected the galaxy for centuries. They seek peace often through sacrifice.
Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Qel-Droma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. And that is a frightening thing indeed.
Do you hate the Jedi?
Hate? No. I do not hate them. They only raise questions without answers. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things. And they are supposed to train students responsibly and well, so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have. But you know this.
What do you mean?
The problem is my own, I fear. I harbor doubts concerning the Jedi. Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War.
I was one of the Jedi. I must accept part of that responsibility.
There is no blame. All must accept. But
I think
at
we
its core,
had this before.
one must wonder if it was the failure of the Jedi teachings or the teachers themselves. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing.
It is possible, but training must be embraced by both students and teacher.
I believe you are right. The students made their own choices, as much as the histories tell us. Perhaps I judge the masters unfairly. Yet I still wonder why they did not rise to stop such threats earlier, or if they simply did not see them.
It is a fair question. I do not know the answer.
There may be none. Regardless, thank you for discussing this with me. Speaking of, it eases the burden.
I'm glad to help.
Again, I thank you. It has been long since I was able to speak to one who knows the Order and its philosophies.
These teachers you feel may have failed the Order. Who were they?
Master Arka taught Ulik. Master Baz was the one who saw what Exar Kun could become, but he took no steps to stop him. Master Jar taught Malak, and Revan had many masters, including Jar, Kay, and Dorak. And towards the end of the training, Revan sought out many other teachers to learn certain techniques. And it is said that he went to his first and final master to learn how to leave the Order entirely as she had. And such teachings and their teachers is why I harbor doubts. Why I wonder if something is missing from the Jedi Code.
I think we said this one before too, but Revan and Malak would have received the same training as I did.
I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan.
Okay, yeah, we did say this before. You know who trained him?
Revan? It is
Yeah, he had many.
I do not recall
Whoa.
who Revan's master was.
What
Strange.
was that? What was that? What was that? Huh. Wait,
And
go through that again?
Master Arka taught Master Jar taught Malak, and Revan had, and it is said that he went to his first and final master to learn how to leave the Order entirely as she had. And such teachings and their teachers is why I harbored.
Wait, what? She interfered. You know who trained Revan?
Revan had many masters. It is said that he returned to his first
Jedi.
I do not recall who Revan's master was. Strange.
He was
That is
Jedi.
Forgive me,
That's
but
it.
there is something I must ask. In my study of the Jedi histories and the more contemporary records, I have heard tales of a Jedi who was exiled. You are that Jedi, but the records are somewhat evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile.
I left to protect the innocents on the Outer Rim.
I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out?
At first, I thought that was the sole reason, but now I'm not so sure.
Do you have a record of this trial?
Yes, the droid has a holo recording of it.
Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance. With your permission.
You're free to do so.
I appreciate your trust. Thank you.
Very well. I'll be going now. Some more influence. Save 3.
I have studied the holorecord of your trial. I am unsure what to make of it. I must confess that I was searching for some meaning beyond the records. A reason for why one would leave the Order.
Why?
Did you know that exile is a rare sentence? It is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice.
And why would I choose such a thing?
I do not know. That is a question best answered by yourself. But it is you who made the choice to turn away, not them.
Why does this interest you?
Because I, too, turned away from the Order. Under less extreme circumstances, perhaps, but stemming from the same reasons.
I mean, In part, she did agree. We have spoken enough about this.
Then I shall speak no more of it. Yes? Is something wrong?
Anything else? What are you doing?
At times, I meditate. Simply close my eyes and listen. It is quite calming. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins.
Can you teach me to meditate?
Of course. It would be my pleasure.
And this is why we always follow up with the... There's so many things you can do or learn. And I really like this. I really like how certain conversations unlock entire new things for you.
I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins.
More force points?
Yes? Is something wrong?
Anything else?
That is...
Alright, never mind. We'll hold off for now. Here she is.
My life for yours.
Are you alright?
I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you.
That's not what I asked. I asked if you were alright.
I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed, if that's the answer you seek.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
I know. And I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions, and in my survival, and use it as a weapon to do you greater harm.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
Who sent you?
I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why.
I need to know where I can find your master.
You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me. Even if I could lead you to my master, I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready.
Ready for what?
If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter.
My life is unimportant. Your master threatens more than just me.
I cannot. I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found.
How did you find me?
I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it.
I had questions for you.
I will answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you.
Tell me about your homeworld.
It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
How was it destroyed?
The planet was not destroyed. It remains. It orbits, dead in space. But nothing lives on its surface. It echoes, but there's no one left to hear it.
If your homeworld was destroyed, how did you survive?
I am not certain I did. I was there when the planet died. To see everything around you extinguished, it was as if I was blinded. It was as if the Force had been bled from the world.
As if everything suddenly went silent.
I imagine there are worse deaths, worse pain. But if there are, I do not know them. I was the only living thing remaining on the planet of Qatar. And my life, my agony, was a flicker in the darkness that was the planet. All that I had been connected to had been severed.
You were the only survivor?
Yes, but it was not survival. I still wonder what would have happened if I died with the others. If perhaps there would have been some way to hide my presence from the galaxy. If only I had not felt that pain, that loss, as strongly as I did. But it could not be done. When the life was bled from the planet, and yet somehow I remained, my master came for me. He walked upon the surface of my dead world, and there, lying in the bodies of my race, he took me for his own, and he made me see. And for the first time I saw the galaxy, and I wished to die.
He made you see?
To this galaxy, my world, absent the currents and spectrums of the Force, was nothing but crude matter, rock, flesh, emptiness. He showed the flickering of life on other planets. The mass of beings that swarm through the empty places of the galaxy. To see such creatures, disconnected from themselves, their world, their place in it, unable to see the currents and how they affected everything around them.
Why did your master show you this?
He showed me to make me believe in his cause. He convinced me the galaxy, all life, must die. He fed upon its ugliness, its screaming, and in its place, he left silence. And where there was chaos, he brought stillness and order.
How did your master destroy your homeworld? To kill on such a scale, it's impossible.
It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly, deeply, each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not, and my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it.
Why did your master destroy Qatar?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Qatar, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
Why did the Jedi meet on Qatar?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat.
He attacked it because the Jedi had gone there?
He cannot deny his hunger for long. And any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Or it may starve him, make him more desperate.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just thinking out loud. Why did the Jedi meet on Qatar?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the
Alright, that's all the same.
He
Well,
can't
let's see if
announce-
it goes through this again.
I do not understand.
Yeah, it just goes through that again.
I will answer.
I got other questions. Was your master the one sent to Paragus?
I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction.
What do you mean?
There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
I got other questions.
I will answer.
Was your master behind the destruction of Paragus?
My master did not cause the end of the planet you speak of. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere.
Same
They
thing.
believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
Alright.
I will answer.
Last thing. I have heard that your species is blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
You sound as if that sight is lost to you.
My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
She has a limited ability to see the Force. She has Force sight in first-person mode and can also use it as Force power by spending Force points.
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain.
When one endures, it gives hope to others and themselves.
Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. And I feel you are an example of this.
Okay. I'll be going now.
Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me.
Because I believe you can be saved.
You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
To help another is not weakness, it is strength to them both.
So you say. But it is not something I have observed or seen.
What do you mean?
I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories. Or the planet itself.
Tell me about, tell me about
It
your
is not
homeworld.
a subject which I...
Yeah, same thing. Alright, I'll be going.
I will...
We gained more. Alright, we'll do another check-in with her. And we didn't even make it to Nar Shaddaa yet.
My life for yours.
Been talking to everybody. I wanted to teach you some of the forms I have learned.
I am prepared both in mind and body for your teachings.
So you learned
I
Force
understand
Affinity?
now. Such a form will increase my skills.
I only taught you to make you stronger, not to serve me.
I do not understand, but the choice is mine whether you permit it or not.
We going now?
My life for...
I want to teach you some of the techniques I have learned in my travels.
I am prepared for whatever you... I understand
Affect
now.
mind.
I shall practice.
Ah, now she can use
My
that
life.
too.
I...
The more techniques dominate mind.
My life.
Alright, that's it. Okay, last stop. Time to go talk to the captain. Captain of the ship. Atten.
Something up?
Got some questions for you.
All right. What did you want to know?
Is it all Pazak? It is. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay. Time to go to Nar Shaddaa. Take off.
Well, here we are. The Smuggler's Moon. It's the gaping maw of Nal Hutta, swallowing all the cargo and spaceport thugs the galaxy has to offer.
Mandalorians, mercenaries, war veterans, and pilots from the Mandalorian Wars and the Jedi Civil War ended up on Nar Shaddaa, from all sides of the conflict. When the last war ended, there was no place left for them to go. Nar Shaddaa's a rough place and easy to get lost in. Or for someone to get lost. If we wanted to keep out of sight from the Sith for a while, you couldn't pick a better spot.
What's Nal Hutta?
It means glorious jewel in Huttese, but don't let that fool you. It's the central breeding grounds of the Hutts. Nar Shaddaa orbits it. Nal Hutta's as slimy as the Hutts. Lots of swamp and bloated gas. It's where those slugs reach out and grab chunks of the galaxy. Trust me, we're not going to go anywhere near the place unless we want to be washing the stink out of our clothes for the next few years.
It might take longer than that for some of us.
You spend all day thinking up that joke? Maybe you and Beodur should start a circus.
I fail to understand the reference, though I doubt your explanation would prove worthwhile.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers on Nar Shaddaa.
Yeah, some came looking for work running freight and cargo. Still, there's only so many ships to go around and so many workers. So others lend their weapons to the Hutts in the exchange. It's become a prime base for raider recruitment across the galaxy.
How hard would it be to find a Jedi here?
It won't be easy. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa. Finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Sound like you've been here before.
Anyone flying the Star Lanes has docked on Nar Shaddaa at least once. I wouldn't want to live there, and I doubt anyone does by choice.
What's the refuge sector?
Well, not everyone who came to Nar Shaddaa were soldiers. A lot of worlds were destroyed by the Mandalorians. And the Jedi. Left a lot of people wandering the galaxy.
So there's a lot of ex-soldiers. How hard would it be to hide here?
Shouldn't be too hard. There's so much traffic on Nar Shaddaa, finding anyone on the moon's surface is going to be hard. We're going to touch down in the refugee sector. There's a lot more traffic there, and it's harder for people to spot you coming in. Or find you once you arrive.
Alright, let's take the Ebonhawk in for a landing.
I've plotted a course for the refugee sector, and we should touch down within the hour. Once we're down, we should finally be able to breathe easy. There's no way anyone's going to find us here.
cutscene.
Perhaps you have heard that the Jedi comes to Nar Shaddaa. While she walks upon the smuggler's moon, she is not to be harmed. Observe her, track her, but do not eclipse her movements, or I shall eclipse yours. You must, because one Jedi attracts others. It is the way of things.
Dawachosimu poendo rakawa ichi rendumomo parama kawana abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara.
Honto no saka, jita bedwana maticha, kichu no kada mirenito. Renfiloso ni heku chupa naret atamakcha.
Taranamo sibu indasarans, crema sunkun ratungala, chawi mo jubu inkosoracha. Bo mababe wanto susintu mukarata. Tu es rectonatada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi me burokra.
Request. If Goto's vessel is no longer neutral ground, inform us so that we might initiate assassination protocols and commence firing at once.
Kavadumpe masuraku popa kichu no kada mirenito. Renfilo tahupo boteño gojucho pichu.
Observation. Jedi follow the self-destructive path of pacifism and tolerance. They will not attack first.
Dovere nincha yonona shitasa chuch. Dovere nincha yonona shitasa chuch. Gole rosodish. Ranta kras mob.
Oh. So they're making... Okay. Well, we're about to
the
get
beautiful
attacked.
stench and decay of desperate living.
This moon, it teems with life. It is difficult to center oneself.
Never have I been to a place so alive with the Force, yet so dead to it. The contrast is like a blade.
Welcome to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Are we going to be okay on this landing pad?
Sure, most of the landing pads around here are unclaimed, or should be. They're pretty badly maintained, so they're not safe to land on. Well, I mean, not this one, but they all have the reputation, so we should be all right. I think.
The Ebon Hot looks like a little exposed.
Maybe a little, but landing here means we didn't have to transmit our ID signature. You know what trouble that always brings. In fact, while we're here, we should get those signatures changed. Wouldn't make us such a target when we enter a new system.
Any problems with the docking authorities?
No, but I forgot to tell them we were landing. The refugee sector's a dead zone. No one cares too much who flies in and out of here as long as they're not carrying cargo that the Exchange or the Hutts might want a piece of.
Is this the refugee sector?
Yeah, in all its glory. Don't get your hopes up from what you see here, though. As soon as we hit the main sector, that's when the smell and the mobs can get pretty bad.
All right, let's move on.
All right, then, let's move out. Where are we headed exactly?
It does not matter where we go. If what we seek is here, we shall come upon it in due time.
Yeah, if you want to stay on the ship and meditate some more, don't let us stop you.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm looking for a place to lay low. I don't mind getting some equipment. Let's see where the path takes us.
All right, if you have any questions, just ask. We should be able to leave the ship here as long as we want. No one supervises these landing pads anymore.
You there!
Oh no.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad!
Oh. Oh, the exchange told me I could land here. The exchange told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, it's the first I've heard of it. Tell you what, let me check it out. If you're cleared, then you're clear. No trouble.
Oh, no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Oh, check. Yeah, go ahead. Check it out. I'll be sure to let the exchange know you delayed me from making my drop.
Never mind. It's not worth the trouble. I gotta tell you, though, I got another one of your ships docking here within an hour. I'm not sure what to tell them.
Diverted to another landing pad. No response. All right. We are going to go with Atten here and Baldur. Or that those two can be good for this here. Or Baldur. Dark side points gained. What? What did I do? Yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there, buddy. Wait, where do we get the? Wait, huh? Go back.
Ah, the beauty. Welcome
Okay,
to
here we go.
Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning.
We'll do all that.
No. Yeah.
You!
I think it'll be fine where it is.
It'll be fine where it is. Yeah, I guess you're right. And by right, I mean you're wrong.
Whoa.
Telling me it'll be fine where it is. What, you think I'm stupid? I got another ship coming in, and unless you want that piece of junk's hull crushed flat, you better move it. Got it?
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad lasers if they find your ship squatting there when they arrive.
It worked at first. All right, well, hold on. The huts told me I could land here.
Yeah? Well, this is the
They're doing business down here now, and that's all you need to know.
You call the shots.
Let's see if we get get it that time. Ah! I've done force persuade before where it didn't count, and it was light side. But okay, yeah, it looks like we can't lie.
Ah,
All
Welcome
right.
to Nar Shaddaa. Towering buildings kilometers high and miles deep, with canyons so wide you could have a dogfight in them. Word of warning, watch where you step, or you'll fall for hours.
Let's move out. See where our plan
You!
takes us.
Uh-oh.
What's with you? Letting that piece of junk sink its struts into my landing pad.
Is there some kind of problem?
The problem is, you are on my landing pad. I got another ship coming.
What other ship?
That's none of your business. All you need to know is that they're gonna be firing up their quad.
It's a landing pad. Ships land on it.
No, really? Thanks for the insight. And here I was, thinking you were a smart human.
I'm limited
Now,
with what I can
either get
say.
that piece of junk off my piece of junk, or you're going for a 2-kilometer walk to the ground.
That's it? what am I supposed to go with? Oh, whoa. Oh. I can pay for the space and your time.
Yeah? Right now, all I'm hearing is talk. How much you offering?
I'm guessing 50 credits ought to be enough.
Done! Pleasure doing business with you.
Wow.
I got some visitors booked for your space, but I'm sure the two of you can work it out when they arrive.
Yeah, we can work it out. Wow. Okay, well that one worked. 50 credits lost. A whole 50 credits. Alright, let's level them up. It's gonna be a few times. Yeah, it's just attempt number 3. But we got there eventually. Beats the recommended. Dueling. That's decent. I'm gonna go with dual strike. That way we can keep hitting the same targets. Attributes. Dexterity. I mean, it would give him a +1. Sure. Just get that up. Everything except for this. Bank the rest. And he gets so many points. Electrical strike. Insane. He has 8 points left over. Wild how many stats he gets. Treat injury, stealth. Yeah, finesse is really good. Yeah, I could do treat injury. I mean, what I could do alternatively is if I did do class skill treat injury, I could bump it up. We'll take dual strike though. Alright, he's caught up. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna have more than enough points regardless, so we can probably just do treat injury anyways. Sticking to the light side in these games always means you end up losing money. Oh, yes. Trust me. I know. Pain.
No, look, you can't keep us trapped in the refugee sector. We can't survive there. You've got us locked in.
What's going on here? I won't let you hurt that man. Stand away from him. Already getting into a fight. 2 minutes in.
Let's settle this.
Oh yeah, first time using the lightsaber too. Sheesh.
Thanks for your help. They would have crippled me for sure.
I couldn't stand by and let them hurt you. Why were they hunting you?
Well, they work for the Exchange. For a Quarren named Visquis. He's looking to step up in the Exchange. The only language the Exchange respects is money, so Visquis is trying to increase his profits by using the refugees here in Nar Shaddaa as a cheap labor force. We're only good to him as slaves and merchandise. He wants to keep us in one place, so he can control us. That's always been the way. Well, except lately.
What do you mean?
The Exchange has been clamping down on the refugee sector hard, and I've no idea why. They've started kidnapping people, hurting others, but there seems to be no reason to it.
Where can I find Viscus?
You don't. He comes to you. If he's got reason to. Either because you can help him out, or because you're making trouble. Either way, it's not a good thing.
Just shut up and get out of here. No, I was glad to help. Better head out of here before you run into any more trouble.
Whatever your reasons, thanks.
There we go. Yeah, I'm running Balder as unarmed, since he seems to be very good with unarmed abilities.
Spare a few credits, friend.
Speaking of, sticking to the light side in these games means you always end up losing money. Here, take 5 credits.
Much appreciated, friend. Life's hard in the refugee sector, and this should go a long way to helping.
Of course. I'd like some information.
All right. I don't know much beyond the refugee sector here, but I can share what I know.
That's fine. Tell me about this sector.
This sector's filled with refugees from the Jedi Civil War, and even as far back as the Mandalorian Wars. Refugees and war veterans both, and anyone else who was rendered homeless by the war. The Jedi destroyed planets across the galaxy, and here's where the wreckage ended up.
The Jedi didn't do this. The Sith did. Well, yeah, I'll say
That's
it.
2 names for one
says.
thing. It's difficult to tell in the crossfire, and the Sith were led by Jedi. In the end, it didn't make much difference.
True. Why are the refugees here?
A lot of space lanes cross at Nar Shaddaa, and once here, it's hard to move on. Even fighter pilots from the war can't get work at the docks. The freighter crews are full up. There's no work here and no way out, unless you want to become a hired muscle for the exchange, or work in a Hutt slave camp.
I'm looking for a Jedi Master by the name of Zez Kyle.
Jedi Master? There aren't any Jedi Masters in the galaxy, let alone on Nar Shaddaa. This place is a cesspit, with the exchange and the Hutts stabbing their claws into everything. But you know, I did hear something about a bounty on Jedi, though. Something the exchange posted. Doesn't matter, though. Aren't any more Jedi around, so no one's going to be collecting that bounty.
I'm a Jedi.
You're lying. You're mad. A Jedi wouldn't come to the... You're serious. You're telling the truth. What are you doing here? Are you trying to get us out of this place? Please, you have no idea what life is like here.
If I can, I will help everyone I can.
Of course. Of course. Tell me, what else did you want to know, Jedi?
What can you tell me about the bounty on Jedi?
Not much to say, except it's a high price. You need to find a bounty hunter to get more, and they've been pretty scarce lately. You might have more luck trying to find someone connected to the exchange. And I don't mean some spaceport muscle, I mean someone connected.
Where would I find someone connected to the exchange?
Well, they tend to lay low. To be honest, it's like with bounty hunters. You may need to do something to get their attention.
Any idea why they posted it?
No idea.
Okay, yeah, that's those. I'll be going now.
Look, Jedi, before you go, I know you probably didn't come here to save us, but I knew Jedi during the war, and I know that they always helped when they could. If I can help you, even just by keeping an ear out, I can let you know if I hear anything.
I'd appreciate that.
I'll do that then. I'll come seek you out if I hear anything I think you might want to know.
Perfect. We give him 5 credits too. But that'll be alright.
I saw what you did to those exchange thugs, stranger. Can you spare a few credits, maybe help another refugee in need?
Of course. Here, take 5 credits.
Thank you, stranger. I won't forget your kindness.
Why did you do such a thing?
Odd.
Such kindnesses will mean nothing. His path is set. Giving him what he has not earned is like pouring sand into his hands.
It may help him, if nothing else, but to survive.
And would that be a kindness? What if by surviving another day he brings a greater darkness upon another?
And what if he doesn't?
The Force binds all things. The slightest push, the smallest touch, sends echoes throughout life. Even an act of kindness may have more severe repercussions than you know or can see. By giving him something he has not earned, perhaps all you have helped him become is a target.
Oh. But
seeing another elevated often brings the eyes of others who suffer. And perhaps in the end, all you have wrought is more pain. And that is my lesson to you. Be careful of charity and kindness, lest you do more harm with open hands than with a clenched fist.
Iconic scene. But the alternative is I just gave a guy 5 credits 30 seconds before I gave it to that guy. And now maybe that 5 credits is all it needs for him to, 3 years down the line, he might have a family and kids and be like, man, without those 5 credits, I never would have made it this far. Because you never know. But so it could be the complete opposite. I'm not going to flat out deny it. I'm between 3 and 4. I will consider there's wisdom in what she says. I'm just going to agree and hope that this isn't dark side. There is wisdom in what you say. Perhaps I shall not be so quick to offer aid in the future.
Good. Mind what I have said. Use your power, but in its proper place.
Okay. Influence gain. Still light side. I'll take that. I'll take that. If we at least acknowledge it and say, okay, I'll take what you say into consideration, even though I'm not going to. Because I can say that, but not actually think that.
And what did she want?
Power was
Nothing.
the key word
Just
there.
answers to some questions.
True.
It's okay. I already know she's a Jedi.
You do? Then why?
Trust me, Nar Shaddaa just got complicated.
Oh. That's an airspeed navigator. 30-second model. What the heck? Explosive ends. Who programmed this dial-up speech? You said you were the 30-second version. Looking to buy some equipment. I'll be going now. Conscious helm. I have so many pieces of gear I can sell at this rate. Can I talk to the master?
Tien, it's Beador, 12th Engineering Division, out
Whoa.
of Eodoria. I worked with you in the hangar bays on the Salamoth. Tien, we are already in trouble. In some ways, the war is not yet over, and our enemies seek us even now.
Una, can you change a ship's ID transponder codes? I can pay you for your time. Any parts or equipment I can buy? Got a crystal, constitution, +1 sonic, energy cell. How much is this? Jeez, 1800. Damage bonus 2. I should probably, you know what I haven't done in a while is upgrade some of the weapons that we have. Let me try selling some items though. I do have like a bunch of generic things to get rid of. Sell. Sell the Mark 1, Mark 2. Yes. I'll keep like 5. Insulated gloves. I'm not a big fan of the ones that just give you damage protection on like heat and such. Heavy battle armor. Same thing with these. I mean, it's just basic powered battle armor. Powered. This one we can get rid of. The other one could potentially be good. We'll sell both of these. Immunity to critical hits is actually really good. This armor I could give to Balder. Clothing. Where are you in the game? Right now we just arrived at Nar Shaddaa. And it's been a lot of fun so far. For first playthrough, it's been a good time. Probably got some extra weapons to get rid of. I'm surprised we haven't had anybody that uses like blasters yet. We have a Watchman blaster. Exchange negotiator, we'll get rid of this one too. In it for the money, collect 10,000 credits. Sheesh. I'm going for light side. I typically do light side for my first playthroughs. Just to get like the best possible ending. Or well, like the good ending, I guess. And we're playing as Mitra Surik. What happened to him? What would you like me to do? What kind of plans? Alright, let me retrieve the droid from Coden. What's the droid look like? An IT-13? Alright, so we gotta go try to find this droid. I started as Jedi Consular, and now we just recently upgraded to a Watchman. Which, does it say Watchman now, actually? A Mastery +3. Yeah, Consular 15, Jedi Watchman 1. I'm gonna upgrade our weapons. Wait, can his pistol be upgraded actually? Ranged. I can upgrade the Watchman blaster. I mean, yeah. I'm gonna give this over to our friend here. 2 to 8. 1 to 6. 1 to 8. Just gonna give him none.
Yeah?
Yeah? Huh? Alright, we are good.
I hear you.
Honestly, either one of them can open up these. Everything we go to now. Oh, he went the long way around. What we got over here? Commoner. The sketchy guy in the corner. Boss. Who are you? Right now we have a yellow. We just got our lightsaber, so I just have the yellow color crystal. I had that or green. But I might switch it up whenever we get a new one too. And why is that? Oh, it's like the guys of Manan. Got other questions. Done as if you hate the guild. Alright, I'll be gone. I'm probably going to pass up on that. It would make sense for a dark side playthrough, though.
Hey, I saw that ship you flew in on. My ship.
Your ship? I'd lay off the spice if I were you. That's our ship, not yours.
Was I talking to you? I tell you, that ship's mine.
What makes you think that ship's yours?
It's the Ebon Hawk, isn't it? She was stolen from me during a routine run in the Mid-Rim, near the close of the Mandalorian Wars.
If you can prove the ship is yours, I'll give it back to you.
The registry's 34 P7JK. It's got a temperamental hyperdrive, and the turrets can be sluggish and unresponsive against fast-moving fighters. She's also got 2 secret compartments, one in the cargo hold, right near the plasteel cylinders in the back, and the second beneath the bunks in the starboard cabin.
Alright, this might be his ship. You know what? It might actually be his ship. It's fine. Yeah, I just played the first one for the first time 2 months ago. And then I read the Revan book that bridges the gap between the first and second. And that's where it lands us, essentially. But I've played many, many, many hours of Star Wars The Old Republic, the MMO. That's right, but I didn't know about the cargo hatch.
Whoa, he could have gotten that information some other way than owning the ship. Come on, he's skifting us.
So, you gonna hand it over now, or are you going to be difficult?
Can I buy it from you?
No deal. A ship's worth its weight in spice on Nar Shaddaa, and nothing's worth being trapped here another year scrounging freight jobs.
All right, well, if the ship is yours, I'll return it to you.
What? It's our ship. I mean, your ship that I fly.
Good to hear you aren't going to challenge it. That makes things a lot easier.
What are you doing? That's gonna trap us here.
Hold on. Relax. Give me a second. Let me think through this. Give me a second. Yeah, I mean, 3 is pretty realistic. Flying the Ebon Hawk is like painting a target on your forehead. Not doing him any favors. It is true. I'm gonna say it. Don't worry, flying the Ebon Hawk is like painting a target on your forehead. Not doing him any favors.
I'll be going now. Get used to the solid ground beneath you.
Let me shoot him in the back. No one has to know.
Okay. Can I show you my lightsabers to change your mind? You could. I gotta get your thoughts on the Revan book. What'd you think about it, honestly? I actually really liked it, personally. At first, like, I was... Because it tells a lot about, like, Lord Scourge and stuff, and I was like, I don't know who this Mitra...
Norahagwa busca, Yokolo ala.
Oh, an ambush. But I really enjoyed it. At first, I was kind of like unsure with some of the parts. When every time I would go away from Revan, I was like, ugh, here we go again. But then it all came together, and I ended up really enjoying it.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Who asked for it?
Oh, I'm
Everyone
stuck in
down.
the sticky mess.
I hear you. Let me take care of this.
Get it open.
Let's go.
Enjoying what now? The Revan book. It kind of goes all over the place at first, but I really ended up liking how it connects, like, essentially 3 different storylines going on at once.
That
was pretty satisfying. Let's see what you have. Got Dark Jedi Night Robes. Zenison Shah Initiate Armor. Okay, we got some... Wow, that's cheap, too. Hold on now. 350? Who wrote it? It was Drew something K. I don't know his last name. Pretty sure. He's wrote a few other books, too. The Bane books as well, I think. Yeah, Drew Carpenshine? Yeah, I know what you mean, Rogue. I would like the idea of confronting Revan and his past, and yes, and everything else going on. It left more like it kind of set everything up for more, but we never got any more. I feel like. I mean, we still, I like 50-50 on that too, because then it also connects a lot to SWOTOR, and I think SWOTOR solves a lot of that too, but yeah. I still really ended up enjoying a lot of it, though. Max dexterity. Does SWOTOR have Revan stuff? What? Yes. A lot. SWOTOR is essentially KOTOR 3, but online. Especially once you get out of like the class storyline, then a lot of the DLCs are all everything connected to Revan or Vitiate or like Even the Mitra, the character I'm currently playing it as, has connections. Everything essentially comes back to Revan. Revan is like the Thanos of SWTOR, essentially. Darth Bane books are definitely a good read. I like how it sets the stage ultimately for the Sith Grand Plan. Yes. Yeah, it's a great, the rule of two explanation. I listened to the first one, but I want to go back and read the, I did an audiobook of the first one a few years ago, and then I started the second one. I never finished it. Now I want to go back and do read the first one, read the second and third, of course. You never play as Revan? You don't necessarily really play as him. It's just a lot of things are surrounded with him. Like there's a whole expansion on him and everything else. I think the storyline, although the gameplay of SWTOR is a little dated, the storyline of going through each of the class characters or stories are good. And then the DLCs on each side at least once is worth doing. But of course, I think for the hardest selling point is the gameplay. But I think following the story, nowadays you can just do the main story and you don't even need to do a side quest or anything to level. It's all, you can do the entire story and you're fine.
Your thoughts are disturbed. Oh. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you.
I just can't do MMOs. I truly look at it like a single player that's just online. It still has that feel to it, but I really like 100% like internally see it as a single player game. Even though it is technically. I feel this background noise, like a vibration.
It is Nar Shaddaa, the true Nar Shaddaa that you feel around you. It is this moon, with the metal and machines stripped away and the currents of the Force laid bare.
Feels so alive, but with a desperation about it.
I'm surprised you can feel it. I fear the damage to you had deadened you to such perceptions. What you feel is the echo of the minds of these creatures within the Force. Their anger, their greed, their desperation. It is life.
The sound, the vibration is strange, tense.
Strange? Perhaps. Perhaps not. It is but the vibration of minds driven by life's struggles. The struggle to feed, to take, to mate, to fight. It is the way of things. It requires that one be able to feel the critical point within the fractured mass, and know how to strike it in such a way that the echoes travel to your intended destination.
This feeling, how long can I feel such echoes, these echoes around me?
For as long as it lasts. Like life, such waking moments within the Force are rare, waiting for the right moment when the critical point is struck and the sound rises. But let us be silent. Words and thoughts are distractions. Feel this moment, for as long as it will last. Feel life as it is, with the crude matter stripped away.
Maximum force points increase. I knew that she wanted me to manipulate there. I didn't know that every time she would talk to me like that. That's kind of cool though. Oh. I was just gonna... This is technically the first time I don't have her in the party. But I knew that like she could communicate like that, but not in the sense of like everywhere I go, she's still technically going to be talking. This looks like it might be pretty small as a place, so we'll search here. I mean, it's the cantina.
Do no coherete pa chasa borta. Krisocha wentensi me punta. Lorcha wata yuma ni. Hodanga yuma des. Dak bota no chi tagwa ita.
Mashni manina mashna wala huda kime wat.
Jun sobe me rapa. No kuma randisa mak chiksa.
Marashni wala penevenini shni mi.
Wamba siso miss.
Hara hine mashna. Maniwa na hana hira.
Wamba siso miss.
Mashni manina mashna.
Come on, give him a chance. Oh, why don't you leave the girl alone? I don't know. I feel like this is threatening. Keep pressuring her and you'll make him my concern. Whoa! Just make sure. Alright, well, he attacked me. 2 seconds into the cantina and we're already killing a guy.
So, you have the look of a seasoned spacer about you. What backwash are you looking for?
Know anything interesting about the area?
Well, honestly, there's not much for people like you and I to do around here. If you, catch my meaning.
I think I understand. What can you tell me then?
Well, there is plenty for them to do. The Pazak Den, swoop races, the Jek Tar, they're pretty much taken care of.
Jek Tar?
Now there's a place that's literally deadly for our kind. Jek Tar is a bar filled with cyanogen gas. It's poisonous to you and I, but the aliens drink it up and pay good money to do so. The cyanogen gas also acts as a social buffer, since the people who typically frequent Jek Tar aren't interested in speaking to the likes of you and I in the first place.
We're going now. Ah.
Taracho mosincho kavavolpa muliji kawana bota yunta tanga. Unta chiwita inka ki dovre kun mili wosas.
Wait, do we get to help them train how to dance like in the first one? What's going on here?
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yo. Ta come ta blaya justing. Che chubo graio bo monsicuno bo dovrei kun mili wosa.
What sort of arrangement?
Chone mulera tonkinge ba nogjan.
See what I can do. Find a new dancer. Said that there would be a fee paid if he could find a woman that met his standards. Duros Thug. Patron. My bad. Sorry. And they really don't like me here, apparently. Stealth mode. Ah, shoot. Ah, there we go. It's like the first time I've ever used stealth. You ever heard two thugs talking about Vaga the Hutt and crime boss Godo? Mentioning Godo might be a way for you to meet with Vaga if the Hutt's obsessed with him. Oh wait, I never checked this guy's remains. Alright, let's check out the other side. What's going on over here? How's the adventure going? It's going good. Yeah, can I help you with something? Can I pass along a message for him? See what I can do. I can go in.
I guess that's one way to win an argument.
Hey, okay, no dark side points. Nice, 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 nice.
I swear half of these players must have skifters up their sleeves.
S4C8.
Hello. You have caught me at a rare time.
Whoa.
Usually there are many players who seek to play, but you are fortunate to have caught
Yeah, I'm
me
playing
in a
through
moment
Steam.
of quiet.
Why so many players?
I fear it is because I am simply not a skilled Pazak player. I'm afraid protocol droid skills and language interpretation are not something that lend themselves to Pazak and probability.
Why do you play?
Why? I cannot help myself. In fact, every time I seek to find the answer to that question, I'm consumed with the need to come here and play Pazak. I'm concerned that the problem may lie with my memory core. Without routine memory wipes, you know, such degradation is known to occur, leading to instabilities. I fear my obsession with Pazak is one such corruption.
Would you mind if I take a look? Maybe it can be fixed.
I am not sure I wish it fixed. I do find some degree of satisfaction in playing. Would you like to play?
Check the droid's oddity. Okay. Yeah, I'm playing with the restored content mod, and I forget what the... I need to check my workshop, Steam workshop stuff. Hook up the module to your datapad. Oh. Module safeguard engage, erasing all data and backups.
Oh, hello.
Okay. Giannis, probably going to be the person we need to talk to. A few answers to a few questions. I'll be going now. Giannis, okay. Garrity. Got some friends waiting out front. There was a female asking for a Jarity. She was very attractive. Some thugs looking to rough you up by the looks of it. Maybe some other time. Jarity, okay. I actually haven't. I don't know why, but I haven't played Pazak at all. Kind of been like avoiding it. Just because like the more there's so much to do. He's like a little bat. Could you possibly have to sell me? I'm here to see the exchange. What makes you say that? The exchange and I, well, this is terrible. I'm here to crush them or get out of my way, you rodent. The exchange and I have business. I'm looking to sign on. We'll see about that. I want to know where I stand with the exchange. Oh, I can pay 2,000 credits to put a good word in for them. Why aren't you allowed in the bar? Okay. Refugee landing pad. Go back out here. Do another save. Oh, that was... Ida. Let's see what you have. Armor. Basic. Yeah, nothing. Some crystals.
Please, look, I already paid the exchange what I have. But oh, look, here's the one with your credits. About time. Look, these gentlemen are getting impatient.
Oh, how much does he owe? This man is under my protection. Leave now. There you go, sir.
Are you crazy? That was exchange muscle. When they hear about this, they'll come back a dozen strong and tear you limb from limb.
They can try. I can handle them. For now, I need some information.
All right. What'd you want to know?
I'm looking for a Jedi Master by the name of Zez Kyle. Heard of him?
Jedi Master? Are you crazy? There aren't any more Jedi running around, let alone Masters. But you're serious, aren't you? All right, well, look. If I were a Jedi, I'd be where I could help people. As for where that happens on Nar Shaddaa, I have no idea.
I'm looking for bounty hunters.
The bounty hunters don't have any one place where they stick around. Best thing I can tell you is if you want to find one, get a bounty on your head and then wait.
Never mind. You can leave.
Are you serious? All right. I must be doing something right for you to come along and bail me out like you did.
You just got lucky. Right time, right place. For you. Alright, what else do we got? There's still more over there.
Well, I guess the Jedi Code is still alive and well.
If anyone in need deserves our help... Wait. Anyone in need deserves our help if we are capable of it.
If you say so, I'm not sure I believe it. There's a lot of people who need help in the galaxy. If we stop to help each one, the Sith are going to be on us faster than anything. Let's just accomplish our mission first, then worry about everyone else.
I mean, if it's on the... Oh, influence gained. Agreed. We can only do so much, but we can at least try along our way. Are you the Tien Tub droid? I need your memory core. I'll speak to Coden. You Coden? Did you just beat the first one? Yeah, well, I played the first one about a month and a half, or 2 months ago. Looking for the astromech droid, IT-31, once belonged to Tien Tub. Droid there seems to know what you're talking about. How can I buy that droid from you? $150 credits or nothing. Wow. Alright, let me see what you got for sale. Well, that was easy. And this is why I love having high persuade. It's such a great game. I don't know how many times I've played through it and it's still entertaining to watch it. That's what... See, that's the thing. I feel like even for myself, I can go and watch somebody else too and still see like completely different experiences. There's so many different... The games like this too, it's not even just character build. It's not even just character choices. It's also... You can play the same thing, make every single choice the exact same, but change the order of the quests that you do, what planet you travel to first, the companions that you bring, and it will still create such a different experience, which is crazy for the games of like the time. I negotiated your release. And it's fully voice acted. Like, it hurts me, too, that, like, games like this, 2002, 2004, are fully voice acted, yet today we still get games that are, like, trying to be RPGs like this, or take a lot of inspiration, but aren't fully voice acted. And it's still good. Like, it's not perfect in some spots, but it's really good in a lot of spots. It hurts that, like, in some ways, like, I'd rather take games that look like this today and have like the storyline and the voice acting and everything compared to a game that like has the best graphics but it has no voice acting, has no like good writing, and has like none of that. Like, what's the point? But I think we're finally getting there. I think we're finally getting to that spot of games coming out that are like, we just want to make good games and games that have good quality and also tell a good story. I think we're finally starting to see that because the passion is coming back for other companies, for other devs. Yeah, I mean, for what it is, I mean, there's some parts it's not perfect. Obviously, you can really see the datedness with it, but I still think it's solid. I'm surprised there's hair physics. There's hair and clothing physics for the game. It's crazy. You're free to go. I'll see you back at the garage. Kind of making me want to bust out my Xbox to start a new run. The one thing I would love to see, and it's another talking point we've kind of said a few times during even the first playthrough, is for something like this, even though, yes, we are getting, or supposedly we're getting a remake for KOTOR, I still would like to see them at some point do like a remaster just to get, you know, some more polish built up. Maybe if they did internally, I don't know how feasible it would ever be. But there are companies out there that could potentially do it.
Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa, bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma.
But I say that for a lot of things. Like, I think a lot of times they can both live and breathe for different reasons.
Bornachinin sopa maranka wongo kumbiaste. Tonga buga shamizanini chonkai chiteraritza sabata.
You the owner of this establishment?
Tiumpe.
I am Mitra Cirque.
Ichiret korangata inkung tangawaik.
Rare, how so?
Kavadumpa munsuru kupla.
I think I'll be going now. He's in no state to have a conversation. Let me do another save. Remake is stalled, and I doubt we'll see it in the next 5 years. I think it was stalled for a long time. It's finally under Saber, and Saber has done a great job for a lot of their games lately. And they must have a huge studio. So I think it's finally in the hands where they can confidently get something out. But when that will be, who knows? Still probably a ways out, though. I would say at least 2028 at the earliest, as a guess. At the absolute earliest. But even then, that's going to approach faster than we even realize. Greetings. I'm Mitra. Oh, maybe she's the one. I think I'll be leaving now. Okay. We could go back over there to the garage. To the Tubbs shop. This is a first time playthrough? Yes. It is. And my full playthrough of the first one, which I played about 2 months, is up on YouTube already. And so will this one. All previous episodes so far are up on YouTube. And more. Just so you know, I have a copy of the schematics of that part. Shoot. I didn't know if that was gonna... Uh-oh. If I hadn't retrieved the droid, you wouldn't even have anything. I'll be going now. Oh, okay. Whew. We're good. Are you choosing to do canon, or are you doing the right character on accident? I'm choosing to do canon. Not like... I'm not like going 100%. I don't know if there's like a guide on every canon choice in the game, but I am doing light side Mitra. Just to... because essentially I started by creating my own character. About an hour and a half into the game, I realized we were playing as Mitra. I knew she had some sort of connection, but I didn't know that she was like the main protagonist. So then I recreated my character as Mitra. I don't think there's specific choices, just generally like side. That's how I understood it too. And honestly, it's been fitting. I've liked how everything has turned out so far. Mark? Security lockout? Is there something I can help you find? Interface. And? There are other swoop bikes on the track? Backwards? Unless? I wasn't aware they made those exist. Not beautiful? It is. That is? Why do you say that? Why is that? But how's your hope gone when it sounds like you've got a solid plan? Perhaps you are not approaching this situation from the right direction. A droid? Bandblast. Thanks for the tip. Maybe someone can even the odds. Yeah, I know the one advantage of playing as a male is having Handmaiden. I heard that the conversations and the development with Handmaiden is a lot better. You can still have like a really good conversation with Handmaiden over, like they still exist and everything over the Disciple, but have 30 points in repair. So random.
Bograshon kontichaum, King Lord Aithakun, Aithapatisatung, Diakon Batot Kaun, Chonachoba. Tapichayubong. Chupayubong la bogra, Nihun Kagratug, Jimut Malia Bistu. Yomawa mani boba, Lorda Wishwa, Nihun Kagratug, Jimut Malia Bistu. Chopiti man punjame, Sashan Gebedwanamri.
Oh, making a man.
Chopiti man punjame.
Save here. I'm a history buff heavily, and that's the Disciple's whole character, so I relate to him. I can totally see that. He does have a lot of, a ton of lore. He's the lore master. Which is good for filling in all the blanks and such. And having a little bit of a debate. What do we have in here? Mandalorians? What are you guys doing here?
Not a very good idea. Entering a Mandalorian's room uninvited. Why don't you back up to the point where you were standing outside the door and rethink your decision?
Good idea. I'll be going now. Remember when Mandalorians were Australian? Yes, Tumo. I'm on there as well. Every platform is Casas players. Why is everybody in shipping containers here?
What's going on?
Try a little bit of stealth here. I will give it a shot. Get all the doors open and then I'll try. I am Mitra. Just checking out the area. Can I ask what you're doing? You got an impressive array of equipment and monitors here. That equipment looks like it's designed to track signals, correct? Antennas for what? Tracking a signal among the dock frequencies seems impossible. There are ways I could help you with that problem. Why is it a problem? Why would anyone need such a strong signal? How did you find it then? Who is behind it? Is there anything I can do to help out? What's the job? I'm interested. Where were you supposed to meet this Twi'lek? Scion 3? Okay. Gave me 500 credits to go meet this person and come back. Lab assistant? Gonna play the KOTOR 3? Not sure. I honestly didn't even know that was a full thing. Guess we'll see. I'm not from the Dock Authority. What do you mean? Let me see if I can help. I'll go to the Dockmaster. Out of curiosity, what is your cargo? Could I have one of your power cells? I'll let you know what happens. Okay. We're starting to finally get those side quests. Oh. Now that we're on Nar Shaddaa.
What's going on?
What's going on? What was that? Huh. A backpack. Deadly gas mine. What the hell? Utra. There's so many people back here.
I don't know who you are, but you picked the wrong room to break into.
Oh wait, are these all homes? Sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here.
No harm done.
For a minute, I thought you might have been someone else.
What do you mean?
My wife, Ada. There's a chance she may be here on Nar Shaddaa. A lot of refugees ended up here after the Jedi Civil War. I came here to see if I could track her down. Thing is, I can't get into the refugee sector. And even if I could, I'm not sure I could find her. I've been here for weeks, hoping to see her face. All I've done is watch my credits burn away to nothing.
Why can't you get into the refugee sector?
The exchange has got the place barricaded with thugs. They're putting the squeeze on the whole sector, trying to crush the spirit out of the remaining refugees. Now I'm almost cleaned out. I burned the last of my fuel and my freight just getting here. The exchange promised me a job shuttling freight via cargo cruiser, and I'm close to taking them up on it.
How do you know she's still alive?
I don't. And that's the most frustrating thing. But sometimes I'm just sure she's still alive. Somewhere.
They're cheap rundown motels. I may be able to get into the refugee sector for you.
Yeah? And what's it gonna cost me?
Nothing. I just like to help if I can.
Well, I'm not gonna turn away an offer of help. All right, stranger. If you can find her, then you'll have my thanks.
Let me see what I can go find out in the refugee sector. First, I'm gonna take whatever you got in this box here. Hope you don't mind. One's got an extra door. You don't see any means of opening it. Interesting. So try stealth around here. Don't mind me, I'm just sneaking around. Gentlemen. Oh. You ever heard two thieves plotting to break into the chambers of Aga the Hutt? They said that Cathons could be put to sleep by putting Juma juice in their water. Aga himself could fall asleep by watching a dancer. You might want to check at the cantina to see if they have any Juma juice. Ah. Okay. Get this door open. Hey, Jalshay Advisor Armor? Or Jalshay Advisor Armor? Charisma, Persuade. Oh, it's the same thing I'm currently wearing. I forgot, I can use one of these now, too.
Walking into other people. I thought we already went out.
You're right. I'll be going. Grab Mandalore for the Mandos. I don't think we can. I mean, like, one of these guys? These people? Like, pull somebody else out? Which one? The disciple? No, not yet. No, this is everybody we have so far. No, we haven't gone to Onderon yet. Toggle power to pylon 1. Oh man, this, what is...
You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do, to manage here, right? So, what is it?
Sorry. Who do you work for?
My boss is the Hut Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters.
Where can I find him?
Voga is here in dock area, on north side.
I wanted to talk to you about Lasavu.
The Thorian? Nothing to talk about. He pay docking fee, he go.
Is there any way I can convince you to forget about his debt?
Forget? Yes. Fassa can forget.
Oh, really?
You pay debt, and I forget. 600 credits, or maybe you help Fassa with some...
What do you need help with?
Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon.
This cargo is cryogenic power cells. Will those help? You know what? No, I don't want to do that. I'll pay 600.
Great!
I'll let him know.
Great!
Okay. I mean, that works. Sure. Yeah, I have the restored content mod. I don't know. To be honest, since this is my first playthrough, I don't know what is considered restored content and what isn't, to be fair, but I do have it installed for the full experience. Pasta says you can depart now. Good luck. Yes. Very good. That door is locked. All right, so what do we have here? Landing rights, signature. I could go back to Cantina. Ooh, yeah, let's go back to the Cantina and go grab that drink. Again, thank you all for the likes so far. Wherever you are watching, all episodes that I've covered will be up on YouTube, along with all of my playthrough for the first KOTOR game, which is also available, and everything else that I play. Every platform is Casas Place if you do have any preference at all. Oh, there's the
Back again, I
Twi'lek
see.
guy, too. Actually, I'm looking for enough Duma juice to make the calf hounds take a nap.
That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more.
Everything feels like it's so cheap. Man who makes that kind of offer is asking to die. 100 credits is a lot for a flask. How about another offer?
All right. Guess you weren't as desperate as I thought. 50 credits, no more.
Nice. But that doesn't stop me from making things even cheaper. That's more like it. Here's the credits.
Here's the flask. Aged to perfection. Should be just what you need.
Perfect. Fuck this guy. See what I can do. I could do it too. Wait, what was it? So. Alright, well, worst comes to worst, I will do it. I'll do the fine, I'll do it myself. Did I lose my lightsaber again? Or did it just swap? What is the keybind to swap? H. I don't know when I'm pressing H, but maybe I'm pressing like G. What are you doing here? What's your interest in this? I was trying to find a fuel source for a Citadel station. Not if after I convince Voga it's safe for his freighters to operate again.
Greetings.
Where's this place?
This is a warehouse. Your specific business-related inquiries will have to be directed to Voga himself. However, I can say that this is an entirely droid-operated facility, and as such, we purchase droids for use here.
Buy droids?
We only purchase droids in larger amounts.
Okay, so if I ever run into somebody that's selling a droid, or well, looking to buy droids, I could do that. Oh. Uh-oh.
Looks like the Jedi raised their standards. Hanhar, I thought I smelled something. I've told you before, hunt your own targets. Don't scavenge mine. What, working for the Hutt suddenly made you stupider, Hanhar? You touch me, you'll break the truce, and then you won't last long enough to slip off this moon.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Don't, Hanhar. I'm warning you. I don't want your life dead, Hanhar. I told you. Yeah, you're right. I'm afraid. I'm afraid if you keep crushing me, I'll accidentally set off my rocket charges and blow us both to Nalhada. I'd rather die than be caught by you again, Hanhar.
Damn, he's angry. He is very angry. What's going on over here? Cleaning droid? Might be the contact you were trying to beat. Oh. Uh-oh. The Republic wouldn't have fallen if Jedi health insurance covered therapy. True. Very true. Sometimes you need more than just whoa, what the hell? The cleaning droid. Meditating doesn't solve everything. What the hell? You discovered the BIS scientist contact murdered and were attacked by a seemingly malfunctioning droid. Now if I leave this room, is somebody gonna be there? What if I was? Is that a threat? I see. How can I get in then? So basically be careful what you drink, or we need a rebreather, potentially. Oh, yep. Unless...
Been poisoned.
Feels like poison.
Dawancha mori konsova. Mawani dinchori.
I wanted to know about this place.
Kavadumpa mosora kupa elia bontenya. Dachimotu gamsa. Da hirembe wana kompaile mokata. Takom taktus miki mogo.
Ah. Well, that's kind of cool. How many of the chambers are there?
Kavadumpa mosora kupa elia bon. Da hupa botenya go chuchoviti. Kawana bota ayuka taigwa kan.
Feels like poison.
Can I get something to drink?
Da hirembe wana kompaile mokata.
I'll be going now. Okay, so we're taking some damage from being poisoned, but it's fine.
Manyagur king kun now, no ba mulira.
Feels like poison.
Jeez, this is a big room. Uh-oh. Oh, wait a minute.
Malampro tarawanti Casas. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplagi.
I heard the exchange makes this place their lair.
Tonata bias via. Jicho watana. Kawana bota. Kawana bota.
Feels like poison.
Never mind, I'll be going.
Feels like poison.
Hello? Hey. Alright, stay silent then. You can try going to the other side. I like this area. This area looks pretty cool.
Feels like poison.
Feels like poison. More chemicals.
What is it?
Which Gand is it?
Been poisoned.
I'll let you know if I find out his name. The naming of the Gand. Guess you find out the name of a great Gand warrior.
Feels like poison.
What is your name? Gand or Gand? Tell me about the Gand. Gand do not like talking about Gand. Are you a great Gand warrior? What is your name? Alright, never mind. Oh, there's still so many more rooms, I think.
Poison.
Okay.
Been poisoned.
Alright, chat. We are actually going to go ahead and chill right here. I don't want to go too crazy tonight.
Poison.
But tomorrow I will pick up right where we are in the morning. We'll go ahead and continue on. Probably explore more of the cantina here and then see what else we get up to. But we still got a lot more to see on Nar Shaddaa. We picked up a ton of quests, so we'll probably be working on a lot of those in the morning. It'll be a little bit of a shorter stream tomorrow morning, but I do have an actually really good episode, I think, going up at 12 p.m. of the Mound game. The Cthulhu demo. I played it for actually a lot more than I expected. We played for like an hour and a half with my buddy. So that's going up at 12 tomorrow, and then I'll be back in the afternoon again to continue. But that's it for now. Again, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the likes, the followers, the subs, the members. Every platform is Casas Plays. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.